With a victory, they keep themselves in the playoffs hunt.
To getting the ball out of Joe's hands.
As a turnover on that pass to Johnson. So back to the Ghostballers and Mike Bibby. Look how big Mike Bibby is. Mike Diesel, as we like to call him now.
Well, you're going to need a lot of that weight if he's going to battle Joe Johnson inside.
There's Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis was the scoring champ last season.
And what you don't want to do is kind of get down to this Ghostballers team early because they're playing with an extreme amount of confidence right now.
Johnson, shot blocked by Al Jefferson, and he lays it right back up.
Recover and take away that easy two.
2-point lead for the Triplets. There's the dunk by Chris Johnson. Here's Allen Anderson from the corner. Johnson snags the board, and he can shoot from the outside, knocks down the jumper.
And that's an added dimension that I think you look at the three.
And now ISO Joe. Drops a dime, and Anderson lays it in the bucket.
But also being able to facilitate.
Bibby from deep. The block by Johnson. And he wants it in the post. Will step back. Got it. Pretty. Chris Johnson, the former triplet.
On the block and knock down jump shots like that.
Here's Anderson for three.
And see, they'll live with that jump shot with Allen Anderson. They just want to get the ball out of Joe's hands.
Al Jefferson on the block. Ricky Davis, pull-up pop. Yes, sir. Pretty Ricky's what they call him.
Yeah, the excellent pick that time by Chris Johnson up top. Pick, escape, dribble for a nice little 15-foot jump shot.
Had a season low 8 points last week as Allen Anderson went right down Broadway. He's in. He's with our Michael Rappaport.
All right, unprecedented access. Ricky Davis, Pretty Ricky's what they call him. You guys need this win to make the playoffs. What are you going to do to close this puppy out?
We just got to make shots. Make Joe take some tough shots and, get everybody involved and do our thing.
How much of a problem is Joe Johnson?
He's a habit. He's a headache. We just got to make him take tough shots. Send multiple people at him. We'll be all right.
All right, well, keep doing your thing. It doesn't go unnoticed, all the work you're doing city to city with the big 3 feet in the hole.
I appreciate it, Mike.
Have a great game, Rick.
For sure.
Pretty Ricky is what they call him.
Yes, they do. To put themselves in playoff contention. Here's Chris Johnson. Ball fake, drives, the kick out, Davis. He shoots it, knocks it down. Ricky Davis from the corner. And he's been cold from three. Anderson third in the league in 3-point shots made.
Yeah, and he's getting open looks, and right now not able to find the rhythm and not taking advantage of the double teams that are focused on Joe Johnson. They continue to run their offense. Ghostballers are now in a position where they're up 5.
Ricky Davis is cooking right now. Here's Anderson. He finally gets that 3 to go. CJ. To Bibby. Bibby back to Johnson. Going up top. You don't want none of that smoke.
Now you're positioning yourself from a money perspective, but that's why it's so important for these games you talked about today.
That 3 in and out. Jamario Moon went high and came down on Mike Taylor. Ghostballers in the midst of an 8-3 run right now.
Taylor.
Here's Sergio Gibson. He'll inbound for the Triplets. ISO Joe spins and just powers his way to the hoop.
But again, it's smart. Here it is, what Joe did, so he didn't allow it to come. As soon as he caught the ball, he spin baseline. He knew the help wasn't there. He was able to finish inside.
Taylor, high off the glass. No. Gibson, open for 3 with that left hand. Yeah. Sergio knocks it down and go. You got to go, Mike Bibby. I need you. Here's Joe. Laws him to sleep. Pull back for 3. Money in the bank. Joe Johnson.
And that time, Solomon Jones had to get.
Watch it going fast. Watch that pass. Come on, Moon.
Layup good by Scales.
Motion low.
Go to the half with a made 3. Here's Joe Johnson. Ricky Davis. Step back, Joe. You better ask somebody.
Defense was pretty good by Ricky Davis. You didn't want Joe to drive, but that step back, raise up, he's 6'8". I mean, all you can really do is contest the shot and hope that he misses.
And hits another one as we go to the half. I'm telling you, he is no average Joe.
My young fellow when we were in Phoenix, you know.
You mentored that man.
That's right. That's why he's playing like this. It's all because of me. I'm taking credit. His career took off when I got to Phoenix. Just track it. And can put points up on the board, but they don't turn it over.
Johnson snags the board. Got it back. That's talk about mouse in the house there for Chris Johnson. Turns, jump hook, throws it in. Oh, what a day.
And that was a prime example right there.
Here's Joe. Lost it. Ricky Davis lays it in. You talk about cutting into that lead. All of a sudden, it's just 3.
And right here, we see a couple opportunities that Ghostballers were able to capitalize off of.
Here's Jamario Moon. He'll shoot the 3. Yes. Triplets needed that one.
The league thus far is because they've been able to respond to the challenges that have been put in front of them.
Baby, the Ricky Davis. He knocks down the jumper.
He loves that 15-foot jump shot. But one thing I love about Ricky and Mike, they played so well. See right there, Mike knew exactly where he was going to be.
Here's the drive by Joe.
Yeah, Chris Johnson frustrated that time because he knew he should have been in the...
Here's Jamario Moon. Back to Sergio Gibson. He's going to try the 4. Got it! 4-point shot by Gibson. And the Triplets lead. Here's Chris Johnson now. Working on Jamario Moon. Pull up. Got it. Chris Johnson.
Actually, pretty good defense from about 12 feet.
Yeah, he's now got 14 as well. Mario Moon, the 3, yes! Moon with back-to-back 3s in double figures. Right now, just 2. And this man and Chris Johnson. Here's Ricky Davis. Woo! Look at that. Pretty Ricky.
Mike Taylor here. Mike, what's going on with your knee?
I mean, the doctors checked it out. Everything is good. Just a little. I landed with Moon landing on my knee. Just kind of.
You guys need this win. What are you guys going to do to close this puppy out?
We gotta fight just a little bit more and make open shots. Defend Joe Johnson and the rest of these guys. Hopefully we can pull it out.
All right, well, good luck. I hope to see you back in this game. I want to see you healthy for the playoffs. Fellas, that's what you call unprecedented access. You don't have it. I do.
No, you know what that means? That means that you're so accustomed to sitting on the bench that you're real comfortable sitting on the bench with teams. That's your access.
Joe Johnson is putting on a show in Big D. Triplets are 2 points away from victory in the top seed heading into the playoffs next week.
Yeah, but this is the kind of...
For Jamario, well, he would have had to jump to the moon to throw that one down. Here's Chris Johnson. Got it. Lead is 10. Once again, point got 19. He averages 22. He scored over 20 basically every game. Here's Gibson for 3 and game. The Triplets win it. They're the top seed heading into the playoffs next week.
I just said a dominant performance. The ability to spread the wealth on this triplet team, where it's not just Joe Johnson. You see Gibson to get out of this game if you're Lisa Leslie and the Triplets healthy. That's what you want when you're going into the playoffs. You want the health of your unit, mentally, more important, physically, to be there so you can compete for a title.
And another thing that Coach